Cause of Tappan Z Bridge crane collapse under investigation. The 256-foot-tall crane from the new Tappan Z Bridge came crashing down onto the existing bridge around noon Tuesday. Photos. Vertical line traffic. Gov. Andrew Cuomo said the crane was a new piece of equipment and was driving piles into the new bridge when it collapsed. Investigators do not believe wind was a factor in the collapse, CBS 2's Chanel Burrell reported. They are now looking into whether it was operator error or if the equipment malfunctioned. The governor said it was miraculous that only 4 people suffered minor injuries. 2 cars crashed trying to avoid the crane and 3 people suffered very minor injuries, Cuomo said. This could have been a real tragedy, he said. 1 construction worker also suffered minor injuries, according to Cuomo's office. The crane operator was not injured. The scene of twisted metal strewn across the span was frightening for drivers who narrowly escaped. Just to know it could have been me in a matter of seconds, said witness Balam or Anna. One driver said when the boom fell, it seemed to come down in slow motion, allowing drivers to stop and swerve out of the way, 10:10 Winds Montoni reported. But when it hit, it shook the old bridge. A very loud rumble, said witness Michael Simbali. It was almost earthquake-like. Terry Towle, the president of Tappan Z Constructors, said the new crane was vibrating steel pilings when it collapsed. The crane holds up the vibratory hammer. The hammer weighs 121,000 pounds and it vibrates the pile into the mud, he said. It's a routine task that we performed thousands of times out here. The incident left drivers stranded in their vehicles for hours in miles of backups. Rachel Rosato sat in a beach chair while waiting on the span until everyone was rerouted. We were redirected through Garrison and we had to get to Putnam Valley first, Rockland County to Cortland and the Bear Mountain Bridge, she said. Finally, came up the Palisades. Concerned drivers like Wayne Vines are now questioning why it happened in the first place. It really shouldn't happen, but it's happening, he said. Whether they're overloaded as far as inspecting it or whether it's the crane for stretching the heavy load. Other commuters hope the investigation will give answers. I just hope they're gonna make sure things are more safe, said Bronx resident Andy Valley. To come across the bridge, I would hate for something like that to happen and hit me or anybody else. Construction on the new Tappan Z Bridge has been underway for 3 years. The $3.9 billion project, which is being built alongside the old span, is expected to be completed by 2018.